Mr. Simon and the founding group of physicians and medical education professionals created AUA with a mission to provide a superior medical education to students committed to the highest standard of learning. Mr. Simon and AUA are committed to graduating skilled, ethical, and caring physicians and are dedicated to breaking down the barriers that have prevented underrepresented minorities from obtaining a medical education in the United States and then subsequent licensure. Our graduates are a testament to that commitment and dedication.
Before I begin my remarks, I'd like to recognize another person who, while not a founder of the university, I can safely say that none of us would be here today without his help and advice. And so, Dr. Ron Despai, if you could please stand, and I want you to appreciate that. As I was going over my speech today, and I asked to speak for about 20 minutes, and I was told maybe I should make it 10 minutes. And I was trying to make my speech go from 20 minutes to 10 minutes, so I was asking my wife to help me cut down the length of my speech. And after going back and forth with her for a while, she told me that I reminded her of the Greek philosopher Socrates. Well, I have to admit, I felt very proud about that. I was a little heady, my chest puffed out a little bit, and thinking, Socrates, not bad. So, but I'm not the Greek scholar that my wife is. And so I did a little research about Socrates. And the first thing I found was the following description, and this is a quote. Extant sources agree that Socrates was profoundly ugly, resembling a satyr more than a man. Now, for those of you who don't know what a satyr is, the nicest definition I found was a mythological creature that was half goat and half man. So, I went on to read about Socrates, and it also said that he went about unwashed and never changed his clothes. So at this point, I was a little less proud. But then I thought, well, maybe she was referring to my speech-making abilities rather than my physical appearance. And so I researched a little further, and I learned that Socrates died from poisoning, which was a penalty that was inflicted upon him, basically because he was making long speeches that nobody wanted to listen to. So, hoping to escape the fate of Socrates, I pared down my speech. And let me just say, on behalf of our provost, Dr. Schwartz, the Board of Trustees, and myself, I graduate the class of 2011. We are proud of what you have accomplished, and while our new campus stands as a testament to AUA's commitment to medical education, you are our greatest testament to the success of AUA. And for that, I want to congratulate you, and I want to thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Neil. Our next speaker is a graduate who needs no introduction to her classmates. Please welcome Jasmine and Reverend Marcel.
Family, friends, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. I feel blessed to stand before you this afternoon as your valedictorian. By the grace of God, we have persevered and made it through to this, the culmination of our formal medical education. It has been an enjoyable commencement ceremony, and I thank Mr. Dan Matos, Craig Hauser, and their teams for putting this program together. The last few years seem to have passed in the blink of an eye, yet it would be difficult for any of us to forget our humble beginnings in Antigua. We've seen the beautiful new palatial campus with the state-of-the-art sim lab on the school's website and video that we just saw. And we can't help but compare it to the campus on which we began our medical education. We're probably all chuckle to remember back in the days when the anatomy lab was constantly flooded. We had class in makeshift buildings on Fries Hill Road with fluctuating AC, electricity, and water. And the occasional glance out the window during histo would meet the eyes of the ever-indifferent cows grazing the field. And I think of the old saying that the worst time to get sick is in July, because that is when we, the newly minted doctors, are unleashed into the world. And I can see Dr. Singh coming into the hospital in July and demanding to know if the intern believes in the cell. Well, today we can confirm to him that we all do believe in the cell, and we'll probably get his blessing to wear a white coat and a stethoscope. Fine.
I'd like to ask Dr. Nagar to come back up to the podium for conferral of degrees.
Graduates of the 211 class, please stand. Mr. President, distinguished members, faculty, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2011 who have satisfied all the requirements for the degree Doctor of Medicine according to the curriculum and guidelines of the American University of Antigua. Thank you.
Schultz Thomas Tyler, Francis Attapolazzi, James Fissette, Berberi Nisida, Patel Nikki, Kushial Arupa, Ais Alina Yakina.
The graduates will please remain standing. I'd like to reintroduce the Dean of Academic Affairs for the Integrated Review of Basic Sciences, Dr. Raphael Olagasti.
As a pledge to uphold and honor a high moral responsibility and dedication to the profession. As such, we will ask the new graduates to recite with us the Hippocratic Oath, which is printed on the last page of your program. Any physicians in the audience who may wish to recite the oath with the graduates, please stand. We'll take the oath now. We do solemnly swear, each by whatever we hold most sacred, that we will be loyal to the profession of medicine and just as generous to its members. That we will lead lives and practice our art in uprightness and honor. That into whatsoever house we shall enter, it shall be for the good of the sick, in the annals of our power.
That into whatever house we shall enter, it shall be for the good of our power.
Are holding ourselves far aloof from wrong, from corruption, from the tempting of others to vice. That we will exercise our art solely for the cure of our patients. And we will give no drug. Perform no operation for a criminal purpose. Even if solicited. Far less suggested. That whatsoever we shall see or hear of the lives of men or women, which is not fitting to be spoken, we will keep inviolably secret. These things we do swear. Let us bow our heads in signs of acquiescence. And now, if we will be true to this, our oath, doctors, congratulations. Welcome to the